My name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
Racing takes place out at Hollywoodbets Scottsville on Sunday, the 14th of January 2024. It is, of course, the Michael Roberts race day, and the Michael Roberts Stakes will be run, and they race for a gross stake of 90,000 Rand. And looking forward to that contest because we've got quite a few horses that ran on New Year's Day from the Christmas Handicap, and then we've got the winner of the Christmas Handicap and the winner of the Flamboyant Stakes going head-to-head, both from the same yard of Peter Muscat, and that will be race number 7. And then we've got the Super Quality African Holly Handicap over 1,000 meters. That will be race number 6, and that's going to be an exciting contest. Some nice sprinters on show there. But race number 1, that is the start of the day. It is the start of the bar part, 12:35, the time that you need to get your bets on. We start off with the maiden plate, and before we get into proceedings, we've got 2 interviews lined up for you with Daryl Daniels and Rachel Venica.
Yeah, Bluegrass Bella. She is a nice little filly. It's her first day at school. She's looking for a bit more ground, and she's going to come on a lot from this experience. Not a lot of juvenile races in the program coming up, so it's good to give her a run and teach her, yeah.
Yes, Samuel Longsword for Mr. Campbell ran a very encouraging first debut experience. He ran 3rd. I was very impressed with the effort. You know, he was still very green, so I expected him to come on with the run, and I think he'll be involved.
Yeah, Samuel Salt certainly put in a nice performance on debut when finishing 3rd behind Fine One and Grofield, who was 2nd in that race, and he's entitled to learn a lot with that run under the belt. He now steps up an extra 200 meters, which should suit him nicely, and I expect him to make natural progression. But there was a lot of talk and support around horse number 4, Grofield, on debut. Now, despite his starting price saying 7-1, he shortened all the way into 28-10. Come race time, he then drifted out as all the rage was for Fine One, who duly obliged on the day and had the experience behind him. Grofield having his first run, and he's a horse that I thought he put in a very nice run, and I think he's going to go very, very close. He's going to be the top selection for me. Seanville takes a ride now for Yogas Governor. There's been early support, 3-1 into 5-2 for the son of Canford Cliffs, and Yogas Governor does believe that he's quite a forward type of individual, and he's expecting him to win his fair share of races. So I think Grofield, he's got to be given the utmost respect here. I think he's a horse that they all have to beat. Number 3, Samuel Longsword, I think he'll be right there. Wherever Grofield runs, I think Samuel Longsword will run. Then we've got Grey Fantasy, who ran a very nice race on debut. She was only beaten 2 lengths behind stable companion Just Reckless. The Mike Miller yard held all of the aces in the fillies race on the day. It must be noted though that on times the Colts race was run a lot quicker than that of the fillies race. The Colts race was done in 52.26, whereas the fillies race was done in 53.08. So in terms of times, Grofield and Samuel Longsword should have the beating of number 8, Grey Fantasy, but we all know with juveniles, they improve at different intervals. Shunka Wakan from the Paul Lafty yard ran 3rd last time out. Muzieni takes a ride now. She's a filly that can obviously make improvement, but on that run to Fine One, she's held by numbers 3 and 4. You've got Act of Genius, Gold Rush Kid, all horses that ran behind Shunka Wakan last time out in that form line behind She's a Machine. And then number 7, Icy Lancaster from the Garrett Van Zyl yard. Keep an eye on this individual related to Icy Blast, who's trained down in the Western Cape by Vaughan Marshall, an individual that won as a juvenile over 1,000 meters. So this is a filly, and she could be quite precocious, so she's definitely one to keep an eye on. But I think the horse that they all have to beat is number 4, Grofield, followed by number 3, Samuel Longsword, and then number 8, Grey Fantasy. But I think in terms of the bar pot, you should be good. You should be safe with numbers 3 and 4. I expect that form line to stand up, and that's the one behind Fine One.
It's good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together. And to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.